I don't know, like everything has been going really well, like with the FinTech Association, with Payoneer, like there's a lot of growth going on, and so it's just hard to keep up, and like I guess my greatest fear right now is burning out.
My greatest fear is definitely time. We all have a limited amount, and not only that, we don't know how much we'll have, and so this is like the only resource that, it's basically, everyone has this problem.
The greatest fear is fear. If you don't try something because of your fear, it's nothing.
I guess it would be time travel. I mean, you would be the greatest investor of all time if you had time travel.
I don't need superpower by myself. If we can have some power as a whole team, it is the best thing.
The ability to read people's minds.
The talent is basically going to be concentrated in other places where there isn't that balance. So it's actually maybe not a smart thing for China to do if you actually want to create an environment where there is this innovation in the cryptocurrency or the blockchain space. So, it's not good for China. And in fact, a lot of the trading volume went to Japan simply because of that.
I think because it is a global market, that people will find ways. Like if they can't do things in China, they'll try to do things outside. I don't think that regulators are a scary thing. Like I think regulating, there's a reason for that, consumer protection and whatnot. So it might be a little bit abrupt in the way that they're doing things, but sometimes that's how you need to do things. And like the economy will adjust, startups will adjust, and they'll find a new balance.
Hunger to learn. I think that's the most important because, you have to be teachable, right? And so you can start from zero, but if you have that hunger to learn something new every day.
Two things, like one, obviously if they have the skill fit or not and whether they can grow with the company, and two, like cultural fit. Like we are a very global company, and it's not just about the language, but really about like the mindset and being open-minded.
My top hiring tip, look for momentum. You want to look at how quickly they're learning something or how quickly they're doing something. And so you want to look for signals that they're actually doing something with their lives or doing something to better themselves. And so I look for signals of momentum. Firing tip, I think the most important advice is to do it quickly. If you think that something is not working out, you should cut it before it becomes toxic because it could affect other employees, and the thing that you don't want is to poison the work environment. So I would say move quickly if you're thinking about firing someone.
Like I think the best thing is to actually weed at the beginning and make sure you make the right hires in the first place. It can be quite difficult to fire people in Japan, so that's a complicated thing. But in general, I think just being open and communicating like what the role is, like the fact that you're like we're a startup, there's like challenges that go along with that. So like being honest from day one, and then like also I guess once the employee is onboarded, continuing to be honest, and then if things are not working out, being like explaining that and helping the person find something that's a better fit, not just saying bye.